Just testing out a new camera, as I'm having difficulties getting anything to upload for some reason from my phone. Come on. Hop up. Hop up. Good girl. Wait. So I figure I'll do a little Dutch Shepherd walk and talk. I know a few people were curious as to why she's a little more shepherdy looking, and that's because she isn't KNPV lines, and she's not UKC lines. KNPV lines have a lot of pit bull in them, which is where you're getting a lot of the intense drive from, and the good pushy type bites. I crossed her with KNPV lines and found they were the best mix, as you could retain some good true civil aggression and natural defense without having a dog that was just all prey and fight. The one thing I like the most, other than the fact that she's naturally defensive, as a puppy I never taught her to bite. I had to teach her not to bite. And the nice thing about her also is she's incredibly easy to live with. Look, she's mellow. This is how she always is. Unless we're working, she's chill. At home, she's chill. She just lays on the furniture. She doesn't have that irritating shepherd anxiety where she's always pacing, doesn't whine. She's an incredibly easy dog to live with, and has been ever since she was a puppy, and so are most of the dogs that are from her line, which is my preference. Good girl. Yeah. Now if you put her in drive, then she turns into a typical maniac. You know, if I'm playing with a tug, she'll often target the hands just because she's jumping and grabbing and just being a little crazy. But generally, this is her. Like, we've been out here as long as I've turned this camera on. She hasn't been for a run since the last time I made a video, and she's just always chill. Which is the type of dog I like. That's why I always had Mastiff breeds. I can't stand a dog that paces. Drives me nuts. And I've never liked shepherds of any sort. Tried to own a few German shepherds and they drove me crazy. It lasted a couple weeks, and they were incredibly well bred, nice dogs, but not my kind of dog. And then I've owned quite a few malinois and Dutch shepherds. UKC, FCI, KNPV. But same thing. I didn't like the energy level. I didn't like a dog that just constantly was obsessed about toys and didn't really give a shit about me. All it thought about was what it can have, what it can get, what it wants. Her, she doesn't. All she cares about is me. Nothing else. She's a good dog. Always has been. She's quite a good mix of her parents, as I own both. Bev. Come here. Good girl. Come on. Hop, 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 hop. Hop, hop, hop. Oh, that's not how you hop. Silly. Come here. I'll get her something. She hasn't jumped anything in years, but she'll still do it. Look. Right? What do we got? There. Come on. Hop up. Good, good, good. Good. You can do it. Good girl. Let's see. Let's see. Good. She's old. Come on. I don't make her do much of anything anymore, but she's a good dog. She'll still put in her 100%. She'll be 9 next month. Other than the fact that she will bite anybody and everybody, she's been an incredible animal. But she's predictable. She's never hurt anybody, as I can read her like a book. I always know what she's going to do before she does it. And the second I say phooey, she stops. Hey, Bev. Come on. Good girl. Wait. Good girl. Wait. Like I said, she's just a house dog. But she is my personal protection dog. It's just myself that lives in my house. It used to be for the last 7 years, myself and my daughter. On the weekends, I'm at my fiance's house. And she comes with us. Her and the little one. Okay. And at my fiance's house, there's his elderly mother. And she's great with her. She's very gentle. And she loves to go to her and get attention. She loves my fiance. But if he baby talks or asks for kisses, she will open mouth punch him right in the face. That's her go-to move, always has been, for her way of disciplining when she thinks you're doing something that she finds unacceptable, which she doesn't do with me, never has in her whole life. She's never given me grief in any way. She's always just been a great dog. Excellent companion. She sleeps with me 5 days a week in my bed. She lays with her back right against my back, and the little chihuahua's in there too. And she's always been just a great dog. But most of them aren't like her. If they were, I'd probably have some more. I had some pretty nice KNPV dogs, and a lot of people think if you see the dogs with crazy drive, like I even have some videos of puppies doing incredible things, and I didn't keep the puppies, and they were out of top lines out of Holland, the lines everybody raves about. And sure, they had drive, they'd bite sleeves, they'd take a shitload of pressure as a tiny puppy, but when it came to nerves, the nerves were crap. They'd piss themselves when someone was walking towards us. In drive, they worked. And they would appear to have courage. Out of drive, they were just weak. And these were coming out of the best lines. And almost every dog I had out of the top lines coming out of Holland were like that. They were just crap. It's my opinion anyways. And I'm not trying to sell dogs, because I don't sell dogs. I don't breed dogs. I have no service to sell. I don't train. I don't do anything other than just enjoy my dogs. Good girl. Which is good. Sure, she wears an e-collar, but that's only for safety reasons. I never use it. The remote's in my pocket. But it's for the fact that if I ever needed it, it's there. Because if she bites somebody, then she's probably going to be euthanized. And I don't want anybody hurt, and I definitely don't want her to die. Come on. Easy. Wait. Goose. Goose. Good. Come on. Wait. Another car. Good. Goose. Okay. She doesn't care about what anybody does. She minds her own business, even if it's dogs. And she is dog aggressive. But as long as they're not within our little circle. Okay.